What's up, YouTube? Another paracord how-to today. Thought I would show you a real quick and easy lanyard knot. That was the first one I learned 10 or 12 years ago. Started seeing a lot of knives coming with lanyards, a lot of people doing lanyards, and so I wanted to do that. Got a Emerson Commander here that I have Krylon camo painted, and I've got about a 16 or 17 inch piece of paracord. Always use just a little bit more than you think you'll need. That's probably too much. If you're really low on paracord and trying to scrounge, maybe you start with 13 inches, 12. But what you're going to do is you're going to bring it through your whatever you're attaching it to, your flashlight, your knife, and you're going to leave this part just a little bit longer than what you want the lanyard to end up to be. And then with the rest of the paracord, you're just going to make an S like this. So all I have is an S. Now, you're going to grab it all at the bottom and just hold it there. And you want the loop in the middle to be a little shorter than that piece, just like I have it here. And one of my buddy's grandpas told him once about tying, all you need to know is you have 10 fingers and use them all. So I found that to be very true, and with paracord, when it comes to doing your paracord, a lot of the little tips and hints are just how to hold everything. So grab all this, and then with your working end, come around the back side and make a loop around it. Now you've got a hold of it there, and you just want to go above the one you just did and keep coming around making loops. Now, if you prefer yours to be longer or shorter, just do it with less loops or whatever, more loops. And I like 5 or 6. And if you go too far, you'll cover up your little loop there, so you don't want to do that. Now, with the piece that's sticking out and the one that's going to be sticking out, you don't want them coming out the same side. So if I came through the loop, this is on the back if you can't tell. See? If I came through the loop with my working end now through the front, they would kind of stick out and look all jacked up. So I want to come back in the opposite way of the one that's already sticking out there. So I'm going to come through just like this, going the opposite direction. Pull that little twist out. Now, pretty much done there. You're just going to go through a little bit of tightening. And what you want to do first is just grab it by the top end that you started with and push down on it a little. Everything's going to get all bunched up there and look kind of ugly. Now you want to grab it by the bottom and just tighten it just a touch. You don't want to lose that string or paracord that's sticking out the top, and then tighten that back down. Now with this side that's sticking out over here that was the working end, we can pull it tight but not too tight, and then again pull from the bottom, and you'll see the top of the loop here start tightening down. You don't want it to drop down inside of the lanyard or the noose. I guess this is a noose basically. And when you have this start getting deformed, just twist it like I just was both ways. One way or the other will fix it. One way will sort of tighten it, and one way will sort of loosen it. Then pull this one tight again, twist a little bit more. You just basically want to go around and tighten everything until you get it looking just the way you want and evened out pretty well. And if you wanted to do a bead, a lot of people use this type of lanyard with a bead. Looks pretty cool. So now I have them sticking out the nice opposite ends. This side is way too long. Like I said, I like to use a little bit more than I need. Come in and even that out. That was pretty. Burn your ends. I like to use the bottom of the part of the flame where it's blue, and I don't find it necessary to use my fingers at all. You just melt that, and when you get little sharp edges, you just melt it some more and they'll round off. Even that out. And that's a nice, easy lanyard knot for you guys. Good first one to try and to learn on. And before you know it, you'll be making monkey's fists. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to get at me. And please sub, guys. Thanks for watching.